I'm out here with the TeamGee H9. We're gonna do a speed test and then a range test. I've actually already filmed a speed test and a range test, but something went wrong last time and I had to reshoot. Nothing was wrong with the board, nothing was wrong with my equipment, but I'll tell you guys about it later because it might happen to you. Not likely, but it could happen. But anyway, let's get the helmet on now. Okay, the weather right now is 29 degrees Celsius. By the time I finish, it should be about 30 degrees Celsius. By the way, my weight is 74 kilograms, and I'm gonna measure the range using the Ride app. I'll put a link to it in the description. And as for the speed, I'm gonna use this. This remote has a speedometer and also an odometer, and the numbers are pretty close to what I get on the app, so I think this number is pretty reliable. By the way, the TeamGee H9 has push to turn on, so pretty convenient. I'm on the fast mode. Let's go. Barely see. 29, 31, 34, 36, 37, 38 kilometers per hour. Yep, it tops out at 38. Okay, gonna brake now. I have fully engaged the brake, at least on the remote. The brakes on the H9 are very different from the H6. On the H6, as soon as you engage the brakes, you kind of fall forward a bit because it brakes so hard. On the H9, it's very different. It brakes gently. In fact, it seems like the faster you go, the more gently it brakes. Okay, now I'm just gonna ride around and use up the battery so that we can get the range. But keep in mind that the weather is quite warm today. It's 29 degrees Celsius. And also, on this board, I like to carve quite a bit, so that's gonna shorten the range also. Just because when you're going like this, the GPS measurement is not as accurate. You really should be going straight if you're gonna do like a range test, but I don't know, this board is kind of fun. I don't know, I'll try to go in a straight line, but we'll see what happens. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but there's kind of a fapping sound coming from the rear wheel. Heading into town now, so there's going to be a bit of traffic. By the way, did I tell you I really like this board? I mean, I have the trucks kind of loose on here, but even so, it feels totally stable to me. Oh, I should mention, even though this board is pretty stiff, the ride is pretty smooth. I mean, it's not totally smooth, like you can feel every bump and stuff, but it's not like the TeamGee H6 where where the ride feels really harsh. This ride doesn't feel harsh to me. Like when it hit bumps and stuff, like I can feel a bump, but it feels okay. You know, I think it's because the wheels are pretty soft. This board does have that feature where if you're at a full stop and you brake, it locks the wheels in place. I'm not riding that fast right now, like around 24 kilometers per hour. But even so, I think I could feel a bit of voltage sag. Let's see, I'm at looks like about 25% battery. And I've gone, ooh, this is hard to see. This display is quite difficult to see in bright daylight. I've gone about 11.4 kilometers. Actually, 24 is as fast as it's letting me go right now. I can't go faster than 24. It now tops out at 22, 21. Huh. I'm going at 19. Okay, I think I'm really about to. Like, I can still accelerate. Like, if I let go and then accelerate, I can still accelerate. It's just the top speed keeps dropping. So, oh, I think I just lost power. I think that's it. Let me brake. Yeah, I can still brake, but I can't move. Okay, I'm out of power. Okay, it says I went 12.1. Hold on. It's so hard to see. 12.1 kilometers. Oh, I can hear it beeping now. Let's see what it says on the ride app. Okay, according to the ride app, I went 12.0 kilometers. Yeah, it's still 29 degrees right now. So yeah, pretty warm weather. I think that affects the range. And also I was going pretty fast. Not top speed the whole time, but usually around like 30 to like around 34 kilometers per hour. Should find a better view. You know what? I'm gonna go over there. This view is a little better here. This looks like a great place to skate, but unfortunately they won't let me skate here. Anyway, yeah, I really like it. It just feels really stable. I feel really confident on this board. You know, I don't know. I can't really explain it, but yeah, I just feel super confident on this one. Maybe I've gotten better. I don't know. I think the softer wheels helped quite a bit actually, because at first, I mean, they didn't tell me that the wheels were softer. I could actually feel it, and then I asked them, and they said, yeah, they're 78A. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Like, I really like it. I guess the only shortcoming is maybe the range. I think they claim 18 kilometers. I don't know. I should try again going in slow mode and see what happens. You know what? I think I will, because I actually really enjoy riding this. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have lunch, charge up the board, and then I'll try to ride home in slow mode, and then see how far I can get. Alright, I forgot to tell you guys why I had to reshoot this video. It's because the first time I used the H9, I felt like when I did the speed test, I felt like the acceleration was really slow. The acceleration is really not that fast. I'm on the fast mode right now. But I didn't think that was unusual because on the H6, the acceleration was pretty slow also. And then on the H9, I hit a top speed of 33 kilometers per hour. At that time, I didn't read the description about the board, so I didn't know it was supposed to hit 38. So I thought 33 was the fastest that it was going to go. And then when I tried the brakes felt really soft also. The brakes may be a little bit too soft, but I don't know. I still had a lot of fun with it. Like, I used up the battery, and I had a lot of fun on the board. It's a really great board. I felt really good on it. And then as I was making the ride video, I took a break and I took out the H9 again just to ride around, and it was a totally different experience. Like, as soon as I hit the accelerator, it felt much faster. Like the acceleration was much stronger, and it just felt like a totally different board. And when I hit the brakes were stronger also. You know, it totally did not feel like the first time I rode it. And I was like, what's going on? And I talked to TeamGee, my contact at TeamGee, and we discussed it, and it seems like the issue was probably because they didn't prime the battery before shipping it to me. So this is a review unit. Normally what they would do is they would discharge and recharge the battery 3 times before shipping it to a customer. But for my unit, they didn't do that. So what likely happened was that my first time riding it, the battery wasn't primed, so it wasn't at peak performance. And then when I rode it the second time, since I already discharged the battery once and recharged it, the battery performed better. So this was actually my third time riding it. The second time I rode it, I wish I shot footage of it, because I went all out in the city. It was just a lot of fun. I don't know. I'm gonna ride again later, so I'll try to get more like downtown footage. Anyway, I'm gonna eat. There's some stuff that I forgot to say. So compared to the H6, the acceleration is much better. It's not just faster, but the control is just better. Braking especially. On the H9, the brakes, like, you can control it a lot better. On the H6, what happens is there's kind of a large dead zone, and then when the brakes actually engage, you kind of fall you kind of fall forward a bit because it just brakes really hard. But on the H9, you can control it a lot better. There's still a dead zone, but you can control it much better. And it also doesn't brake as hard. The deck is still very stiff, but I don't know, I feel like the wheels make up for it. The wheels are nice and soft. Hey, but these wheels are really nice. Like you can feel that they're kind of squishy. So the bumps don't actually feel that bad. The wheels are 90 millimeters, so let's see, on the H6 they are 83 millimeters. These are H9, sorry, I'm looking over there because my board is charging over there. But on the H9 the wheels are 90 millimeters and they're 78A. Let's see, the motors on the H6 are wider, so they're more powerful. The H9 is a little bit heavier than the H6. I'll weigh it later. I'll weigh both of them later. That's about it. I really like the board. Like I said, I'm gonna ride it again. I'm just waiting for it to finish charging.